Got it mounted on the wall. The display is just nicely high level, so I'll be able to keep an eye on things. So get some wires run next. I suggest that you put a breaker on the output. So I have a little square D box that'll hold a double pole breaker, and it was rescued from something and it was missing the cover. So I made a cover. Just go in there. This was an outdoor box. And then I've got a meter, volts and amps. I realize that I can see that on the display here, but I had an extra one of these and I just thought I'd put it in there. That way I can just glance over and see the voltage and the amperage at once. I won't have to toggle through anything up there. So I'm going to go ahead and try to figure out where I'm going to mount it and get it wired up. Got the box mounted. Got the output from the inverter going in to the top of the box. And I got the current transformer slid on one leg. And I got some conduit run from here up to my transformer. And started pulling wires in. So thought I'd better fill you guys in before I forgot about it. So gonna go ahead and get those wires tidied up and the cover on. Got a couple of batteries. Everything's temporary because you know you gotta know if it's gonna work. So I got a nice spark when I made the last connection on the battery. So let's turn the switch on. $229 volts. This says 225. They're both Chinese, so who knows which one's right, huh? Alright, so it shows we're taking juice in the battery to the load. So now, do I dare to flip my transfer switch? Let's see, I think this breaker is off. Okay, I heard the transformer power up. It's drawing 0.6 amps. Okay, here we go. Yes! Uh-oh, my battery's dying already. Let's see. I know how to work this thing. This one? 22.3. Okay, so it's going to work. Okay. Happy camper so far. Now I gotta get the solar hooked up and the utility hooked in. I think I'm gonna do the utility, I'm not sure. So I'm gonna charge them batteries up a little bit so we can get a little better test. Okay, I got a temporary hookup here into the grid. So I'm going to flip the breaker on and see if it'll charge this off the grid. Here we go. Okay, showing the AC. 244 volts. Showing the battery blinking and the charge light's blinking. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Hertz, 244 volts. Oh, okay, so it just changed. It's showing the grid going into the battery, and the battery's shown full. And it shut off. Battery's at 27 volts. Okay, I guess it's showing all that over there because I didn't actually turn it on. Just plugging it in, turned it on. So let me turn the inverter on now. Okay, heard the transformer come on. So let's switch it over with a transfer switch. Okay, says we're running on battery. I'm assuming that's what that means, and the battery's pricking her down. Okay, the battery went down and it switched to grid. And it's charging the battery. Says 244 watts. We're showing what, 2.1 amps. This is the 220, so okay, we're back to charging the battery again. Of course, I haven't set any of this up. I'm just playing, so but it looks like it's all going to work. Okay, so I wonder what happens. I'm going to turn the drill press on here and see what happens. Turn on another drill press. But I think that's running off the grid, not off the inverter. According to this picture anyways. It does say it's charging. Well, I'm going to turn the grid off here. switches right over to battery. Alright, well, it looks like it's all going to work. I just got to get her tweaked is all, and some final wiring. Say, this stuff's all temporary, so. And that's running off my old Edison batteries that are sick, so. Switch her back to grid. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to be successful. Looks like it's going to work like I want, I think. Once I get it set up, I'll have to get my computer out here and laptop and hook up on there and get it all set up. Got the disconnect for the solar mounted, and I temporarily hooked up a couple solar panels through a piece of number 14 wire, which is probably 30 feet long. I'll show you here. If I can get through the mess here, I got several projects going. I got them hooked in series. They're just laying on the ground out here. And I'm surprised that the sun is shining, being that I wanted to try this. Because you know how it goes. So I'm going to turn the unit on. Okay, so she's up and running on battery. So I'm going to turn on the solar. Okay, we'll see the solar icon up here. I hope you guys are able to see that. Okay, I'm going to disrupt you for a minute. I'm going to go switch back over so this the lights are running on this. Okay, so something's not right. PV's at 69 volts. Well, apparently it took it that long to come around. 319 watts from the PV. Okay, the fans are kicking on. Let's see what else we got going here. Battery's at 25.2. 60 hertz. 13% load, 393 watts, we're using 7 amps from the battery to make up for what the solar panel isn't doing. Okay, AC input 0. PV's at 61 volts. Zero, okay, that must mean 0 amps going to the battery because we're taking 7 amps out of the battery. So 316, 18 watts. Okay. So this is just temporary, just to make sure everything's going to work for it, put her in permanent. So, looking like it's gonna. So, gone through quite a bit, so maybe we'll call this one a video. I'll keep you up to date as I gain on it. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Thanks for watching. See you next time.